Ethan's hands gripped the edge of the table as the fire alerts pinged on his phone. He was in San Francisco, hundreds of miles away from home, but the news from the Palisades was horrifying. His dog sitter's frantic message arrived next. Roadblocks. Can't get through. Fire's too close. His stomach twisted. Not now, he thought. Not them. Not my pups. The dogs, Lucy, Max, and Bella, were his family. They were safe at home, but how could he trust that now? The fire was already too close, and he couldn't be there to protect them. Clara, his wife, leaned over his shoulder, reading the same alert. "Jonathan's in the area," she said quietly, pointing to a live report from CBS News. The flames were visible in the background, just blocks away from their street. Ethan's heart raced. "We have to do something. We can't just sit here." Clara nodded. "Trust the frontline reporters. They're in this. Jonathan's our best shot." The phone call to Jonathan was quick. "We have the dogs," Jonathan said, voice calm despite the chaos. "They're safe, but you need to get here fast." Ethan's relief was immediate, then followed by a cold rush of fear. "Are they okay?" he thought. "Will we be too late?" They rushed to the evacuation site. It was chaos, people running, vehicles speeding by. When they arrived, Jonathan appeared through the smoke, and behind him, Ethan saw them, Lucy, Max, and Bella, disheveled but alive. His breath caught in his throat. Jonathan quickly ushered the dogs into the car. "They're all fine, but it's time to go," he said, his calmness in stark contrast to the rising tension. Ethan barely felt his legs as he crouched down to hug them, checking for any signs of injury. "They're alive. They're safe." As he buckled them into the back seat, his mind raced through the past few hours. The fear, the uncertainty, the panic. But now, there was peace. A rush of overwhelming gratitude surged through him. "Thank you," he whispered to Jonathan. Clara took Ethan's hand, and for the first time that day, he let out a deep breath. They were all together again, safe. They drove off, the flames still burning in the distance, but their family was whole. If you liked the video, put like and subscribe to the channel, where you will find a lot of interesting things.